Hey guys, Matt here. I hope you're all doing really well. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to play the minor pentatonic shape number 1, but also help you understand how you can apply it in different minor keys and also major keys. Also, stick around to the end of the video where I've recorded a backing track where you can practice your scale along with the music at the end of the video. So the minor pentatonic scale starts with the tonic or root note on string number 6. So if you're working in the key of E minor, you would start from E on string 6. If you were playing in the key of G minor, then you would start on G on string 6. The shape will remain the same no matter what key you play it in when we're playing shape number 1. I have done a video on notes on the 6th string. If you're not too sure about your notes on string 6, follow the link above and you can check that out for learning notes on the 6th string. For today's example, I'm going to be using the key of A minor. So that means we're going to be starting on fret number 5 of string number 6, which is A. So that's our starting position. Following on from that, we're going to grab the 6th string with the little finger on fret number 8. That note's C, but we don't need to worry too much at this stage about what all the individual notes are. We just need to learn the shape and know where to start from. So we've got A and then C on fret number 8. On the 5th string, we're going to grab the 5th fret again, and then we're going to grab the 7th fret, so a slightly shorter distance. Then we're going to do the same thing on the 4th string, fret number 5, fret number 7. Same thing on the 3rd string, fret number 5 and fret number 7 again. Now when we get onto the 2nd string, we're going to widen that gap out again. We're going to go from fret number 5 and then all the way up to fret number 8. And on the 1st string, we're going to do the same pattern again, fret number 5 and fret number 8 again. So going back to the start on A on the 6th string, we have... And then we can practice going back the other way as well, so starting with the pinky and working our way back down the scale. Now, because there's 2 notes per string, you can also practice alternating your picking once you've learnt the shape. So you could start with a downward pick stroke and then up on the 2nd note on each string. Back the other way, I'm going to start with a downstroke again and then alternate the picking all the way. So that example was in the key of A minor, but let's say we're playing over a track and we're in the key of F minor. We can find F on the 1st fret here on string 6, and then all we would have to do is play that exact same pattern. So we've not really had to learn what the notes are, which is okay at this stage. We can worry about what the notes are later on, but all we have to do is just simply play the same shape, and then we're in the key of F minor. Now there are other shapes within the minor pentatonic scale, however you can just start with that one shape and move it around into any key and you've got instant access to play in any minor key that you like. So if we're playing in the key of B minor, if we find B on string 6, which is here on fret 7, we can then start that exact same shape in the key of B minor. Now, I mentioned at the start of the video that you can also use this scale shape to play over a major key. Now, this is where we talk about relative major, relative minor. And the way to find it on the guitar is if you're playing shape 1 of the minor pentatonic, there's also a relative major pentatonic that uses all of the same notes. So if I go back to the key of A minor, which started here on the 5th fret of the 6th string, the second note that you go up to, in this case fret number 8, that note is C. And the key of C major happens to include all the same notes that we have in the key of A minor. So if you're playing a song in the key of C major, all of the notes that we played there in the relative minor key of A minor will work over the top of a C major progression. All I'm going to do here is I'm just going to start from the note C and then work my way through that exact same shape. You can start from A, but technically the root note would now be C, but all of those notes will work over the top of a C major progression. So understanding that sort of thing does really help if you know your 6th string inside out. Let's say you're playing in the key of D major. So if you know where D is on string 6, which is here on fret number 10, to find the relative minor, just drop down 3 frets. So you then start from the 7th fret and you get your, what we now know as the minor pentatonic shape 1, but it's also the same as one of the major pentatonic shapes. So if I play my D chord, so all the notes in the key of D major are exactly the same as all the notes in the key of B minor. So they're just 3 frets apart. So you just have to make sure that you don't get it the wrong way round. So if you know what major key you're working in, you just need to drop down 3 frets and you can play that minor pentatonic shape number 1, and that will give you all the right notes. Let's try another one. So if we're working in the key of A major, drop down 3 frets, that'll take you to fret number 2, and then that minor pentatonic shape, you can play that over the top of an A major progression. So if you're working in a minor key, then we just simply play that shape number 1 from the root note of that minor key. So G minor, there's G on the 6th string. And if you're working in a major key, then you just drop down the 3 frets and you can play that same shape and you've got all the right notes. Whatever have it, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and maybe think about subscribing to the channel. And if you hit the bell icon, you'll get notifications on all my future videos. And here's the backing track, so now you can practice playing your scale along with the music. There we go. I think we got it, Gordy. Did we get it, do you reckon? What do you reckon? Oh, yeah.